Welcome back to the Reliest Reviews. Today's review is focused on 2021 movie entitled Deadlock. And the official synopsis of Deadlock is: an ex-military man working at a Georgia plant has to spring into action to prevent disaster when a group of rogue soldiers gain control of the plant and take the employees hostage. And before I give out my review, please like and subscribe and comment and tell me what I should review next. When it comes with the movie Disaster, I felt like Disaster was just all right, but at the same time, it was just somewhat just meh. And here is my review on this movie. I would say maybe some of the things that I enjoyed about this movie would probably have to be maybe the people that were involved in this movie. I felt like most of the actors and the actresses in this movie, they were good, as I felt like most of them gave out a good performance and was actually trying to be in the movie, was actually trying to give out like a good performance and everything else. When it came to Bruce Willis, as people say, most of his movies, latest movies, have not been pretty well, as he has been only focused on just making some money. Bruce Willis, he was one of the main antagonists of the movie. And I felt like his acting, for the most part, was mixed. There were times where I felt like he was actually trying to be in the movie, where he was actually trying to give out a good performance. And there were other times where it seemed as if like he was only in it for the money when it came with it. And there was some actors in this movie, some other characters that their characters were really not that important, and their acting was just maybe not that good, to say the least. I would say this movie does a good job when it comes with the violence, the action scenes. You have a lot of people getting killed, getting put on some t-shirts, some shootouts and everything, some crazy violence. And I felt like that was a small plus in my opinion when you look at this movie. And I would say the story itself, for the most part, was a little bit interesting, as I would say maybe between like the half of the movie was interesting to me. Like the story for that was interesting, but as the movie progressed forward, it started to slow down quite a bit when I was watching this movie. Nothing really that interesting happens. It's like you just already know what is going to happen because, yeah. I would say maybe the first things that I did not like about this movie was the CGI effects. When it came to the blood spatters, the bullet holes, or just the bullets flying out. Like, the CGI in this movie was pretty horrible. And honestly, that is not really a surprise nowadays when you look at it. But yeah, the CGI was really not that good. And I would say another thing that I did not like about this movie was that there were some things of the plot that just didn't make no sense, or when watching the movie just came off as just like ridiculous or just stupid. And I would say, despite what I thought when it came to the negatives, I felt like Deadlock, it really wasn't that bad of a movie. It wasn't the best of all time. It really wasn't the worst of all time as well. It was just in the middle when it came with this movie. And how I would rate Deadlock out of 5 stars. I would probably rate Deadlock maybe 2 stars out of 5. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.